Hi everyone, I'm Katie Sanford with the Women's Diamond League, and I am here with Tammy Wehrle of HEB Dental Excellence. And we are going to ask her a few questions today about HEB Dental, why it's different, special, what they do, because I know you're going to want to know this. So, hello Tammy.
Hey, how are you?
Wonderful.
Good.
Thank you for talking with me today. I think everyone is excited to hear about HEB Dental.
Okay.
So I have a few questions for
Sure.
you. First, tell me about HEB Dental. Why are y'all special? What do y'all do?
Okay.
Tell me
Well,
about
I think the majority of what we do that's special is we are what we call Super GP. So we're a one-stop shop here at our dental office in Hershey Hills, Bedford. Dr. Wehrle can do everything. We see patients for your general routine cleanings, to implants, to ortho. So you don't have to go anyplace else. When you make your appointments here, a lot of times if you're at another office, you might have to make an appointment for your braces at an orthodontist and then go back to your general dentist for your cleanings. Here we can do your ortho, we can place your implant, we can restore that implant, we can do crown and bridge. All your dental needs can be just done here in our office. You don't have to go someplace else.
Now I think that's amazing because I've even had to go get my teeth cleaned here, get braces here, maybe get something, a root canal, something somewhere. Like
Right.
you're going a lot of places. So you're telling me I can just bring my whole family here, all my
Yes.
kiddos, my grandparents,
Yes.
and y'all just do it all for me.
You don't have to go to a pediatric dentist. Now, obviously, there are some needs that pediatric dentists need to take care of, but we can see just general children here. We have small children all the way up to the age of 92. We have all ages here.
Love that.
Practice. Yeah.
I love that. Now, something else that I've seen that you are involved in is a Wehrle implant course, immersion, where you are doing trainings, you're doing something else. So does that have to do with why this is kind of a comprehensive dental office?
Yes.
Tell me a little about that.
About 15 years ago, Dr. Wehrle decided we were going to start placing implants here in our practice. And so we did continuing education for that. And then there was just such a lack of general dentists that had the ability to follow that dream and that desire to do that in their same practices. So what we did is we started an implant course in Puebla, Mexico. You have to go outside the United States to be able to place implants. So we have what we call the Wehrle Implant Institution, and we do general dentists take our course.
Okay.
They come to our facility there in Mexico and learn to place implants. So they're with us for about a week, and it's a 20,000 square foot facility. They stay on campus, set up just like a college campus, and we are ADA approved, so they go there, get their continuing education and training with us. So it actually started as a need more than anything else. We were going on mission trips and started noticing that the patients that we were working on there, going out to the villages and doing their general dentistry for them, led to mostly just extractions, which is kind of what we don't like to see. You're leaving a patient without a tooth at that point. So we started noticing that there was a huge need for implants in Mexico. So we started that as a ministry first, and just led to one thing and another, and then we ended up just building a huge facility and doing training there. So we've been doing that for about 15 years.
So you're changing lives and then also changing the
dental
industry as a whole.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
I think that is really, so you've set up a whole college campus for all these other dentists that come from the U.S. and then they go take your courses to learn how to kind of do what y'all are doing,
Yes.
a one-stop where I can just come here
Yes.
and completely take care of my patient from the beginning to end.
Yes, so it's better
Okay.
patient care.
Right.
You know,
Oh,
we
yeah.
think that the patient gets, it's like you don't want to cook in somebody else's kitchen, so to speak. So the patients, they don't really want to go anyplace else. Once they find a dentist that they can trust,
Right.
they really want to stay with them.
Yeah.
And so it's just rising the bar in dentistry, and there is a huge need for it, and we're filling that need. I
love
think.
that. And you're also, even here at your local office in HEB, you've created so many jobs. You have a wonderful team. I've been by and
Oh, thank you.
I come in and I'm welcomed and, everybody's just very friendly. And so how do you, as, the owner, create that environment where, you know, all your patients are going to have the same experience, the excellence experience when they come
Thank
in. So how do you as a leader create that environment to make sure it stays here?
Well, we actually start our huddle every single morning, and we talk to our staff about patient care. It is top notch. I mean, we want them to be treated as if they're family. We want them to know that we care about their dental needs above everything else. So many patients are confused about where to go. Does my insurance cover it? How much is my insurance going to cover? You know, and that's like the taboo questions in dentistry is because patients aren't aware that it's really just a supplement. You know, dental insurance companies are in the business to make money for themselves. They're not actually in the business of taking care of their patients. So educating your patient about their dental needs and their insurance and how to navigate that is the most important thing. So it's probably the top-notch conversation that you have. How much is it going to cost? Is my insurance going to pay for it? You know, I mean, right? Everybody wants to know that question. But I also say, well, it's just a supplement. They're not going to probably pay very much, but we'll make a way to be able to find a way for you to pay for your dental needs. And so communication with your patient is the most important thing. I get people call me all the time and say, I don't want to go to my dentist anymore because I have money that I have to pay every time I go for a cleaning. And I'm like, well, you probably have that here too, you know, but let me tell you why. And then I explain it to them, and I can tell that no one has ever taken the time to do that. So we do a really good job about teaching our team to communicate to the patient. And so that way they know every step of where they're going to be when they're in our care.
I love that. I think that's important too.
Yes.
And so you covered that. Y'all do take insurance, because I'm sure
Yes,
that
we do.
is questions if anybody's looking for new dentists.
Yes, we take insurance.
But you take it a step further and explain to them what they have, what's covered, all of that. I think that's important too. A customer service mindset.
Yes, that's exactly it.
So that's wonderful. So for the, I guess the course and your, you know, your ministry and all of that, you saw there was a need, and that's what prompted you to fix the problem. Right. And so y'all been doing that for 15 years now, built a whole campus and all of that. So is there anything else that you would want anybody to know about, you know, HEB Dental Excellence, or anything that you've learned along the way, or just anything you want to share?
Just about business, you mean?
Yeah, anything.
I think that with Katie and doing Diamond League and just being in that network of women, the most important thing is to realize that customer service it's lost. It's a trade that's actually no longer in the transit world that we're in, you know, especially in dentistry and everything else. People are moving, they're coming in, they're going out. The next generation, I don't know if they're just taught about customer service, and it is something that is very important to Dr. Wehrle and myself as far as taking care. I don't care if it's any business that we have, or even if we're teaching other dentists, follow through, your integrity, things that are important to you. It all comes out in the end if you do a really good job and take care of the people who are in front of you, no matter what it is. And it should be pretty easy to compete in a world where everybody else doesn't care about that, you know, and I think that that's who we are in no matter what we're doing. If we're giving back, the same thing. You know, it's easy to be a part of a community and take and not give. And so that's kind of where we have leveraged our knowledge and ability, is to take that and then give back, always giving back.
And I see you do that all the time in the community with everything y'all do. And like I said, when I came into the office, I could tell, you could feel the warmth and the welcoming. So I love that. You've created a beautiful place. So if anybody is even scared to go to the dentist or something, I'm sure you had those people too. And I feel like it would, you know, put their mind at ease.
Yeah,
and
there are people who are afraid to go to the dentist, but I always tell everybody, how do you bite an elephant? One bite at a time, you know, so just come in, we'll figure it out, we'll just figure it out and just make them feel comfortable, you know, because people get overwhelmed, you know, especially if they have a lot of dental needs that they need taken care of. I'm like, it's okay, you know, we can figure it out. I always explain to patients, the thing I want you to have to do is to never think about your teeth.
Right.
Never, it shouldn't be something that takes up space in your day.
Right.
Right? I mean, like, I never think about my teeth, and I want everyone else to have to not think about them.
Yeah. I come here and y'all think about them for me.
Yes, that's exactly
Yes,
it.
I love that. Okay, perfect. So how would, I guess they just can call y'all? We can
Yes.
include the website and they can call you and go online maybe, or if
You
there's
can do both.
anything
You can
just
go
to
online,
find
but
you and,
basically, I think it's better if you just call. Online, there's really so many questions about what your appointment needs to look like. General cleaning, do I need a crown, do I need a bridge, where do I need to start? And we have an amazing team that can answer all those questions. So the best thing to do is just call the office and make an appointment, and they'll make sure that you get the right appointment that you're gonna need so you don't waste your time. You know, because time's important. You know, you don't want to have to take off work or do things like that. And we are open early morning appointments and late in the evening. We're here till 7, 2 days a week.
Oh, wow.
And we're also here 2 Saturdays a month.
oh, that's amazing.
So you don't have to take your time off from work, use those sick days or something like that, save those for your family. We really think about what's convenient for the patient. And we're here for those long hours. And we're here on Friday, where most dental offices are not here on Fridays.
So y'all figured all of that out for the
Yeah.
customer. Well, this
Yeah.
is wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Tammy, for
You're
just
welcome.
telling us about HEB Dental
Yes.
Excellence and your course that you've created. You are
you.
just a wonderful,
Thank
wonderful
you.
person.
Well,
so
if you
thank
guys
for
need
your
a dentist, then come and see us. We'll
Yes,
take really
I've
good
got
care
your
of you.
dentist covered.
Yeah.
So yes, y'all go see them. And we'll include all of their contact information so that you can find them. And thank you so much, Tammy.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks.